All right, welcome to the broadcast. If you're with us, we are up here in Stamford, Connecticut. Mid Fairfield Rangers hosting PHC. PHC's to our screen left, and our white jerseys. Rangers are wearing their blues for this first game. We got a doubleheader. Should be some great hockey on this Sunday morning, and then we play them again this afternoon. For all the friends, families, parents, grandparents, aunts, and uncles watching us at home, as always, we appreciate the support. As the boys are warming up, we'll get into it here shortly. Am I connect Bluetooth? All right, we're set to get underway. Pucks are coming into the net. We'll go over our keys to success today. We are going to need to play fast, play quick. Right, we got to be hungry and aggressive. It is not letting this team get the speed, not giving them free lanes. We got to be aggressive on the forecheck, quick decisions, quick with the puck movement. Obviously, working as a team. As the NHL season kicks off, and you go around and you try to listen to what the keys to success are. They're much the same at youth hockey as they are at the upper levels. And although they may sound cliche, the coaches are always in the locker room preaching teamwork, the importance of keeping a positive attitude, and high compete levels. So, what does the compete is a verb in the English language, but in the hockey world we use it as a noun when we talk about compete. Um, so, what is it? It is getting out there, yeah, and sure, fighting hard and skating hard, but it's willing to do everything you can on a shift to contribute to positive outcomes, doing the dirty work. If it's a 50-50 puck, you're getting there. If there's a hit coming your way, you're taking it. If you're moving the puck, you're moving the puck. If you're back pressuring, you're busting back to take that shooting opportunity away. And then again, key to success today, I compete, and we want to see an aggressive forecheck. Coaches have been calling for it in practice, making them hungry, get after the puck, and then be quick once we have the puck. Starting here against the top team in the country, PHC coming into this one ranked, I think, 16th this week. So this will be a good, hard battle, hard-fought battle against some very good hockey players in this region. And it looks like Coach Sauer has opted to go with Declan Spittle's line of starts. We got Declan, Luke Putriero, Johnny G on his right. And then we got Josh Fazio and Billy Maurer with Colton Williams in the pipes. Puck is dropped and we're off. One's chipped forward, kept in at the blue line by the Rangers. They get off the wall with it. Fazio with a good stick lift. That puck is pushed forward, but again, kept at the far point. Fired in on Williams, who fights it away. And Fazio's there to take any rebound opportunity away. He's plowing through it. He's stripped on in the corner. Good net front coverage. Spittle's on it in the corner. Now Maurer changes and takes it. Puck is chipped out and gets out of the zone. We got L-Dog in after it. He gains the zone, gains the puck, reverses up for a second. Puck is thrown back into the neutral zone. Ethan Nunez collects. He hits Spittle, and Spittle puts it deep as they look for a game or a shift change early here. Rangers play it deep. Now Max Roach in on it. He's going to take it. He's going to take it and use the net. Decides to throw the brakes on him. Reverse back up the near wall. Chips it to Sauer. Sauer fighting for it on the wall. Roach collects. Throws it back up that wall where it's kept in at the point. Now it's Dannenhauer who collects. He's going to opt to reverse back up, use the glass. That'll go down for an ice if it gets there. Oh, and they wave it off as it did not have the legs to get there. Rangers collect and try to move it up. Kept in at the point momentarily. Puck gets out in the neutral zone, and the Rangers have numbers if they hurry. Dannenhauer containing. He pushes outside the dots. Shot comes. Colton Williams has that one all the way in. Fired in on his legs. He's down in the butterfly. Stick out in front, making the save, collecting it, and taking the opportunity for a freeze. PHC opting for a change again. Going back to Declan Spittle for this defensive zone faceoff. Puck obviously trying to get here into the corner in front of me and my partner, Eddie Williams. We got Johnny Gerberbeck and Newton Cutriero. Net front with Mike Winton and Josh Fazio. Spittle wins it to the corner. Fazio collects and tries to go up the wall with it. Stays on the second effort. That one's thrown down the wall for an icing as it crossed 1, 2, 3, 4 lines there. We'll come back. We'll do it again. Same side. Spittle for the defensive zone face-off. Eye on that puck. Resets. Gets it. Puck bounces. Neutralized. Rangers collect. Fazio there. Battling hard. That's a high compete. Nice and early in the game. Puck bouncing around on the side wall. It's played off the wall. Mike Winton steps and keeps it away. PHC struggling to get it out of the zone. Second and third effort, they push it out. We're midfield group. L-Dog found the seam. Anticipation. Now Gerberbeck with it. Fires it off a shin pad. And that's played back up the near wall. Fazio keeps. Plays it back deep into the corner where Spittle collects and he's looking to go to work. That's bounced in front. Bouncing around. L-Dog has it. Plays it back to the point. Winton looking back door. He finds Gerberbeck. Gerberbeck's going to play up to the point. That one was picked off and out in the neutral zone where Winton collects, takes a look, and throws it back down the far wall. Dadenhauer coming 85 feet off the bench to collect that one. He's going to reverse it, carry it off the backboard, and now he gets his toes up. Opts to bounce it off the boards. Has Ryan Bryant into a lane. That one's going to get down. Did it find crease? No. Whistle dead. And we'll come back for yet another icing. Face off to the right of Colton Williams. Weather the first 3.5 minutes here. Trying to take a deep breath and settle in. Max Anuccio in for this defensive zone face-off. Wins it to Brock Dadenhauer. Dadenhauer collects. Ranger breaks his stick, so he has to drop it and follow the play back up ice. Dadenhauer through the neutral zone. He gains the offensive zone. Comes off the wall with it. He's looking. He slides it across. Oh. There was no coverage as we heard the PHC coaches calling for it. Brock Dadenhauer, a defenseman, decided to opt for the rush and no forward stayed back for him, but he was able to put the back pressure on, recollect, and get the puck moving the other way. Ryan Bryant plays it deep. PHC opts for a line change. And now the Rangers have numbers the other way. Carr with back pressure steps into the zone. That one through traffic, gets it. Sauer collects. He looks. He gets his head up. He hits Roach in the seam. Roach tips forward off a shin pad, and the Rangers coming the other way. Reverse out. Roach reads it with Sauer's back pressure, and now they have numbers the other way. Roach gets into the zone. He cuts across the top of the circles. At the dots, he shoots. He fires. Blockered away. Fazio keeps and plays it back down in the corner. Carr in on the pursuit. That's played up to the far wall where Ethan Nunez steps and keeps it in. Rangers get it, and they hit the neutral zone with speed. One-on-one on Nunez. There's back pressure coming. Fazio closes the gap as Nooner contains. Playing the man the whole way, not getting mesmerized by the puck. And that threat is neutralized and put into the corner. It's played up the near wall where it's kept by the point. Roach fighting on the wall. L-Dog now trying to flare it out. Comes back down where Fazio collects and pushes it. It's in the feet. L-Dog gets it out. Roach and Carr to the bench to complete the change. Spittle coming off. Gets across as L-Dog was applying the back pressure. Puck's bouncing in front of us. Johnny G to try to collect on it. It's played up to the pillar. Push up. That puck is flipped in on Williams, who sticks it away. Broken stick still in that far corner. Hopefully when the puck gets out, the referee can collect that so there's no hazard on the road. Oh, some moves through. Good stick by Johnny Gerberbeck. Even better attack, getting out to the top of that blue paint and kicking it with his right leg. It was Colton Williams. Puck is down in the Rangers zone. There's a battle ensuing along the wall. Spittle comes away with it and throws it across, but the net front defenseman there to read it, and he's going to try to take it. He's got 1-on-3. Howard contains, keeping him outside the dot. Turned around. Williams kicks it, collects, plays it back to himself, and sticks it away. Puck's getting out one way or the other. That one by the goaltender himself. That's played back across. Williams left to right. Good stick save. He's letting the hands steer the wheel and making many saves with his stick early here in the game. Good rebound control. Witten collects in the corner. He's going to navigate around that broken stick. Throws it back to Johnny Gerberbeck on the weak side. Skates it out of the zone. And they taken down below the knees. I would have called a trip there. Referee's opting. He's pointing to his left shoulder. He's calling a body check. This will give the PHC team a man-up opportunity with 11:59 left in the first period. Face-off will go down to the offensive zone to the right of the mid-Fairfield goaltender. And Coach Sauer has opted to put Max Roach out with Brady Carr, Lucas Sauer up front, Billy Maurer, and Josh Fazio on the point for this man-up opportunity. Puck is dropped. It's played back into the corner where the Rangers collect and throw it out. Kept momentarily by Fazio. Fazio playing with it, and Roach right there to support. Chips off the boards, trying to get it past the referee. Does, but it's played back down. Fazio finds Carr on the far side. Far side Carr gets to the red line. Plays it through the defender's feet, who closed in on it, and he picks it off, and he's heading the other way with it now. Sauer with good back pressure, and Maurer will collect. He's going to opt to use the net. Plays it up to Sauer. Sauer collects. Tries to chip it past the man playing high. Unable to do so, and it's played back down behind the PHC. Fazio plays it to Carr. Carr collects. Carr takes a stride, head up. He's got the puck. He's going to try to play it in the soft ice. He played it a little too hard, and that's down for an icing. That is a mortal sin here on a Sunday afternoon or Sunday morning. So we'll have to find a church local and go to repentance for that one as we ice the puck. Playing a little too hard. Wrong side of the red line. But he had a couple more strides where you soften that dump into soft ice and allow your center to get there. Spittle will take the defensive zone face off to the left of Colton Williams. That one's played to the sideboards. Nunez collects. He fires up the board. It's kept in at the point. Spittle there. That gets out. That's get out. They're falling. It was out and back in. Out and back in. And play happened quick, but it is an automatic offsides in USA Hockey. There is no tag up at this level, as I've explained before. So that puck gets out, and it's thrown back in with the blue jersey on the wrong side of the blue line. Whistle dead, although delayed. Spittle wins it. Nunez takes a good look far side. Gerberbeck gains the blue line. He loads, throws it to the net. Goaltender sliding across, swallows that one up easily. 16 seconds left on the penalty kill
16 seconds
for mid-Fairfield. Spittle in to take the draw. Offensive zone to the left of the goalie. It's one back to the point. Unable to collect it. It gets in the neutral zone. We fire it off the boards and gain the zone. Spittle plays it in. Rangers disciplined, collect, and move it the other way. Puck is played into the far corner. Nunez first to it. He's hitting pinned. Spittle in, and now we come back to a 5-on-5 situation. That one's played up to Pinheiro. Along the side walls, it's caromed off the forecheck shin pads. Where Howard collects, and then he plays it up the far wall. It gets through his winger's legs, and it's kept in as the Rangers defensemen are playing steady, aggressive defense and keeping these pucks in at the blue line, trying to sustain pressure. They're coming through the neutral zone. It's one-on-one on the outside. Good reach and good stick by Winton. Fazio now takes over. That's thrown to the point. And then it's played back. Shot outside the dots, kicked away by Williams, where Fazio collects. He's got some white ice. He's looking. He finds a seam. He has put in the air off the wall. Oh, it's turned and played right back up. Fazio, you got plenty of time. Got plenty of time. Makes one move, makes two, and then finds Declan in the neutral zone. But the Rangers swarming all over it with good pressure, tying up that neutral zone and trying to get it right back in. Fazio collects. Plays to Bryant. Bryant looking for the chip. But again, these defensemen stepping in, maintaining pressure. Colton saves it. Fazio collects. He looks far side. Oh, it's sticked away. Winton collects. Fazio there in the center. He's going to collect. Flip it into the neutral zone where Bryant has it. Rangers win it on the wall, and it comes right back in. Played through. Kicked away by Winton. And now Fazio on the contain. Guy's going to cut through. He's going to loop through in that scoring zone. Good stick. Ryan Bryant clearing it away. Stays on the puck pressure, but it's played up the wall. And now they're trying to work it from top down. Walking off the side wall. He comes in. He steps in. He moves it to the front. Through Winton skates, and it finds Henry Vince. Henry Vince chips it in the neutral zone. Rangers back to collect. They look to regroup. Come right back up the near wall, trying to catch PHC in the midst of the change. Oh, Brock to it. But tied up as a quick recovery by the mid-Fairfield forward who lost an edge. Williams kicks it away with his left leg, and now Maurer collects and throws it in the neutral zone. Rangers collect. They'll come back down the far wall with it. Brock meets them. He has the puck. He's going to opt to use the net. Fumbles the puck a little bit, but reverses. Hits Ryan Bryant with a good first pass. Ryan Bryant plays it into the neutral zone. Looking for Roach, but again, played to a Ranger who collects it and brings it right back into the offensive zone. Dowdenhauer with a good play. Plays it back up the wall. Bouncing around in front of Williams. Dowdenhauer collects on the backhand, and now he looks to find a seam. If they hustle, they have numbers. He's coming through the neutral zone. He gets it. He fires it in on there. Roach in there for a rebound opportunity, but that one was played a little too far ahead of him, but he still gets there and chips it into the corner. Now Carr off the bench pursuing in the far corner. Sauer. So PHC got a full change there in that last trip. Nooner, good feet, plays it into the corner. Carr's going to come to it in the corner. He collects. Opposite play, banks off the referee. Now plays it ahead to Roach. Gets into the neutral zone barely. As Carr was trying to play it the head to a streaking Roach. Roach wanted it on the backhand. Carr tried to put it on his forehand, and that one was played behind him. Enough on it to get out. And it's played back in for the automatic offsides. Puck is dropped, and we're back at it. Roach kicks this one forward. It's collected by the Rangers and thrown back in. Williams sticks to the side into the near corner. Fazio collects. Plays on. He's following the play up. But again, kept in at the point by the Rangers. Played on the backhand. Read by Fazio. Fazio tries to flip, but kept in at the point again. The Rangers defensemen standing big and standing ready on that blue line, not letting PHC cheat the zone. That one's played to Carr. Carr trying to play it forward. Again, kept in at the point. Rangers with relentless pressure and attack. Played across behind, scoring opportunity not there. Roach collects, and he's looking to find a seam. Chips past one. Gets it in. Fires it in on the Rangers goalie. He's going to take an opportunity to freeze it. Allow for the remaining shift change and a regroup with 2:09 left in the first period.
Hey, stay aggressive. Good job, dude.
That one's played into the corner behind the mid-Fairfield goaltender and then chipped up the wall and kept it at the point by a back-pressuring, back-checking Spittle. So Spittle's playing above it. He's now going to cut it off on the far wall. Rangers come away with the puck. With Johnny G there for the secondary pressure, and it's played back in the corner. So Johnny G now applying the pressure. Spittle playing above it again. This one gets into the neutral zone. They're looking for numbers. He gets in the scoring zone. steps through the PHC defenseman, 1-on-2, makes a move left to right, slides past Colton Williams. Not much he could do there with that speed. And they bury it with a backhand. 1:34 left in the first. Mid Fairfield first to strike here, 1-0. Shift change. Maximucciok's line out. This neutral zone faceoff, so it's Maximucciok centering Ryan Bryant and Henry Vince. Dannenhauer and Winton on defense. It's played in. Shot from the point, off the iron, off the blocker, then the iron. Dannenhauer collects. He's looking to find a seam. He's going to opt to gain the zone, but it's sticked away, and here we got numbers coming the other way. Oh, good back pressure by Anuccio. He strips the puck and plays it deep. But played in as Dannenhauer still on the wrong side of that blue line. Automatic offsides. Rangers win that one back and look to go D to D and move it back up the center seam. Rock steps through the zone, plays it down where Henry Vince puts the pressure on. Quickly played back up and out into the neutral zone. PHC collects, met with speed at the blue line. Rangers collect and they look to come the other way. He's through one, he's through two, can't get through the third. Bryant collects, gains the red line, plays it off the half wall, where the Rangers will collect, reverse up, and smartly keeping it off the wall. The Rangers are opting not to play ping pong up and down the wall, but move that puck as quickly as they can to the center of the ice off the wall, such to hit the zone with speed and numbers. Winton keeps it in, play down the half wall. We'll move with numbers into the neutral zone. It's played back across. Winton there to collect. Loses an edge, but Roach there. Puck's bouncing around. Sauer now collects. He pushes ahead to Dannenhauer. Dannenhauer's going to have to crank one. Looks to play it across as he had two with him, but it's played off a skate. Comes back in the neutral zone for the end of play. And the first period, 1-0 Rangers up on PHC. All right, we're back for second period action. Max Roach's line is out to start this second period. Now we have the far changes, meaning goaltenders are flipped ends and they're at a length away from their, at the opposite end, away from the benches. Roach places the car chips forward, and is in on the forward pressure. Goaltender, defenseman not on the same page. Goaltender collects and opts for a stoppage of play and a reset. Face-off will be to the right of mid-Fairfield goaltender. Roach to take this draw. We got Brady Carr net front. Lucas Sauer coming off the half wall. We got Josh Fazio, Bill Nauer at the point. Roach tries to play it forward. Does not get through. Sauer's in on it. Roach in for support, playing above it. and it's played back down. Now it's played around. Carr moving to it. Carr lifts a stick, plays it back behind the net. Sauer now in on the pressure, but they're going to reverse it, come this way. Carter will put the pressure on. That's chipped up the wall where it's kept by pinching Billy Maurer. It's played down deep around the wall. Now Sauer's into the far corner for the pressure. Played. Tried to keep in. We're trying to take one out of the Rangers playbook and trying to play aggressive on the blue line. That one gets past us. Chipped out of the zone. Wrong side. Oh, he plays it. Icing is waved off as I thought it was played from the wrong side of the red line there, but I guess it was deflected or clean play. There's a hook as the back checker got under the hands of Max Roach, tied him up. He was handcuffed. Couldn't do anything with the puck as he had it, but he was hooked like he was in handcuffs. And the referees raised their hand, blow it dead when the Rangers contact the puck. So PHC's going back onto a man-up situation. And you have Declan Spittle coming out to take the draw. You got L-Dog, Logan Putriero in front of the net, and Johnny Jerberbeck coming unmarked off the half wall. Now the Fairfield defender decides to mark him up. You got Brock Dannenhauer and Billy Maurer at the point, waiting for one more blue jersey as they're looking for their personnel change. Center's directing. It's played back to Dannenhauer, who flips it forward, kicked aside by the defender. Rangers collect, flip it out of the zone, but that will be an ice. So those tuning in, getting back into the youth hockey game, there is now an icing, even in man-down situations. So back in the old days, the golden years when I was playing youth hockey, that would have been an excellent defensive play by a penalty killer to ice the puck and kill crucial time off. But the rule changed circa 2015, and in effect in 2020 certainly. So in the post-COVID era, that is an icing on a man-down situation, and it comes back down for a offensive zone faceoff. Spittle plays it in the corner. Gerberbeck collects. He closes up the wall to his point. Dannenhauer steps, makes a move, gets back across the top into the shooting zone, but holding on to the puck. We got to load that stick and fire. No trip there. He didn't see that one as his feet were shoveled from underneath him, and he was deposited to the ice surface. But the refs did not call it. Puck is played deep into the PHC zone where Dannenhauer collects. He'll opt to use the net. He's going to throw it on, get his eyes up so he can see it. Moves it to L-Dog. L-Dog now looking to leave his speed. He plays it to Spittle. Spittle back to L-Dog. L-Dog gets outside, sticked away, and good contain and back pressure by the blue jerseys. Spittle now trying to find a seam, working it off the wall. And the Rangers collect and move it back out into the neutral zone. Dannenhauer there to meet him at the defensive blue line, but it's recollected and thrown back in. Maurer with a deceptive pull up, and then I'm going to keep going. He skates it out of the zone, but it's played off a stick and back into the zone. This time, Colton Williams comes out, gets aggressive, top of the blue, and as that guy tries to pull the same move as the first goal, where I'll cut across the goal face, he comes out, meets him, stick it away. But the Rangers gain it and come back. Good back pressure by Spittle. Puck is loose. Rangers all over it with speed. Comes in. Declan stays square at great depth. Plays aggressive, and he comes and meets that puck in the butterfly and frees it. 12:03 left in the second period. 1-0. Blue jerseys. Defensive zone face off to the right of Colton Williams. Max Roach to take this draw. Roach wins it to the sidewall and then collects behind. Roach skates it out of the zone. He's across the red line. He gets wide. He's in the offensive zone. Plays with a backhander wide of the net, but Sauer's there to collect it. Trying to get it off that wall, but they're met with a swarm of blue jerseys. Baggio tries to keep. It bounces in the neutral zone, but Roach collects. He's now got a seam. He beats one. He gets inside the dots. He fires. Oh, good stick by the back check.
Come on, Roach. Good job, Max.
Good back pressure. Went with a stick. Played back across. Colton Williams gets all the way from left to right. Meets that with a toe. Now Roach hits Sauer. Sauer chips it off the near wall. He's looking. He still has. He plays it to Roach. Roach is met with back pressure. Carr trying to read it. It's played behind Carr into the neutral zone. Fazio loses an edge, and now it's one-on-one on Witten. Witten pushes outside the dot. They get it in behind Colton Williams.
No penalty. Good job. Good job, Shane.
It's played ahead.
Good job.
Carr has a step. He's going to collect in the corner. He takes a shoulder check. He's going to come in.
Still there.
Trying to use the rear end to create some time and space. It's played, and now he opts for a line change. Anuncio collects in the slot. He's deposited to the ice surface, and the puck is collected by the blue jerseys and moved back through the neutral zone and dumped in to the left side of Colton Williams, where Ethan Nunez collects. It's played back around. It's played in front through the scoring area to Henry Vince. Henry Vince had a chance. He was trying to flip it to a streaking Ryan Bryant, unable to get it. Now Bryant collects. He puts it ahead to Dannenhauer. Dannenhauer has speed. He makes one move. He makes two moves. He makes three moves. He's back into pressure. He's still fighting through it. Minuccio above it, trying to keep it. Puck bounces. And it's played back in the neutral zone. But PHC trying to put some pressure on here at the halfway point. It's played forward. Now Spittle pokes it ahead. L-Dog in with the pressure. L-Dog looking to win this one. He's going to stop. He's going to reverse it up the wall. But again, the Rangers calmly collect. Playing well, and they move it up, and PHC's defenders are in the midst of a line change. Maurer able to get across and contain, allowing for the back pressure to get there. Now the Rangers opt for a change, and PHC looking to go the other way with it. Again, not letting PHC cheat the zone at all. They're staying above it and staying aggressive and keeping that puck in. We're trying to collect our thoughts here. The referees are over at the mid-Fairfield bench, lecturing the bench on something, on a call that they must have thought he missed. Right there, from our angle, it looked like it was still in the zone, but must have hit the neutral zone and they called it off. PHC wins the face-off and tries to push forward with it. It's tied up along the half wall. L-Dog trying to fight through it. Spittle all over it. And then Fazio and Maurer back on the blue line to play good contain. Again, letting them play behind the net. We're clogging up the middle here. Letting them loop through the zone. It's played back across in the soft ice. Now it's played back deep behind Williams into the far corner. Fazio with a burst of speed gets there. It's played up the half wall. But again, kept by a pinching blue sweater wearing defenseman. Played behind. It's played in front. Played back out on the soft ice. It's fired across where L-Dog's going to collect. L-Dog collects. He's going to opt to reverse it back and then turn up. Tries to hit his partner. Gerbevek gets in the neutral zone. Gerbevek takes it forward. Now Spittle in on the pressure.
Let's go! Call it!
Oh, good back pressure. Good stick play. Declan Spittle. That one's passed forward. We got away with a hand pass there. And that is a body check. What are we watching? He got it. He got it. Calling both of them. He got the body check on the blue sweater And the retaliatory slash, as that was frustration, as he got boarded into the half wall, got up and gave him a little tap to let him know he was there and, hey, that's not okay. Ref decides to penalize both. Whistles them both dead. So it'll be 5-on-5 hockey, but an offensive zone draw here as Max Roach gets set to take the draw. Carr coming off the wall. Roach wins it, hits the referee, and now it's played forward. Roach in on it with relentless pressure, but it's pushed up the far wall. Mid Fairfield collects and moves it through the neutral zone. Witten collects and throws up the wall. Played back down. Roach looking to collect. Sowers above it. Roach collects. He's trying to get off the half wall with it. He's met with a blue jersey. He's looking. He throws it in front. Sticked away by the blue defender. And now if they hustle, they have numbers. But we had Carr, Roach with back pressure. Dannenhauer steps up and interrupts that play momentarily. Blue jerseys collect and take it down behind Colton Williams. They'll look to work it from down low back up. Witten now steps to and collects. Sauer gets it. Oh, looking for the chip. Or is Henry Vince looking for the chip. Doesn't get it. Come back down on them. Williams. And we thought he had it. Referee behind it on the goal line whistles. It's a good goal as that one snuck through the glove in the pad. He thought he had it. It sneaks in. 5:13 in the second period. Mid Fairfield takes a 2-0 lead. We'll shake that one off. And as I said, as we go around and talk to coaches, even at the highest levels in the NHL, one big thing they're preaching nowadays is positivity, having that sense of dose of positivity throughout. So let's stay positive. Let's work to get one back here and just go back to work. Vincent on the forecheck. Nooner keeps at the blue line, but the second effort just cleared in the neutral zone. Fazio has a good step. He collects and tries to play it forward, but it's ping-pong the wall and back down in on him. It's chipped forward, collected by the Rangers at the center zone face-off dot and thrown back into the left of Colton Williams, where Nooner collects. He's going to come back up the wall. Vince unable to collect, and again, that one is thrown back in where Anucciuk gets it. He plays it to Bryant. Bryant desperately trying to gain that red line, but met with 4 blue sweaters, and this one's turned back into the PHC zone. Kept in at the point. Played back in where Williams kicks to the side. Now Nooner's going to collect it. He's going to reverse behind the net. He's looking to Vince. He finds Vince with the first pass. Vince trying to hit his center through the seam, but it doesn't get there quick enough. It's played back across the goal mouth. Williams stays with it, tracking that puck from tape to tape, pushing with a good left leg, glove side leg, and gets across that goal mouth, swallows it up in the butterfly, takes an opportunity, take a deep breath, collect himself, and allow his teammates to change it up. So we have a defensive zone face-off now, PHC to the right of Colton Williams. Declan Spittle out to take this draw. PHC wingers do a little bump and jump trying to cut through, but that one's run to the corner where Dannenhauer collects. He's going to opt to see some white ice and skate it rather than throwing up the boards. And now he finds L-Dog on the far side. L-Dog met at the blue line, bumped off the puck where they collect and take the puck, but the referee opting to say, hey, that was a little too aggressive of a step at the defensive blue line, and he calls an interference for the extracurricular activity against L-Dog. So PHC returning to a man-up opportunity here. 4:42 left in the second period. It'll be an offensive zone draw with Declan Spittle, Logan Putriero, and Johnny Gerbevec out on the front, and with Doc Brannenhauer, Josh Fazio on the back end. Trying to create a scoring opportunity here as we enter a man-up situation. Face off to the left of the mid-Fairfield goaltender. Spittle backs out, makes sure everyone's where he wants them to be. Enters. That one's one to Putin the air back to Spittle. Spittle to Fazio. Fazio steps in, fires at the net. It's bouncing around, does not get through. Mid-Fairfield collects, and now they come through the neutral zone with speed. Dadenhauer contains to the outside. It's played back across the goal mouth. Puck gets out. Johnny G plays to L-Dog. L-Dog exits the zone with it, trying to go around them wide. But the back speed of the Rangers. Aggressive out. Good stuff by L-Dog. Johnny G on the goal mouth with it. Tries to make a step to the goalie. Stays solid. Kicks it away, and the puck is moved the other way. For a short-handed opportunity. Dadenhauer with good back pressure, good stick. Keeps that one outside the dots, and now he collects. He plays it out in the neutral zone. Oh, it's kept in again at the blue line. Fire back in wide of Williams. The Rangers collect. They play it to their point. And that's played back in front where L-Dog's going to collect. He's going to look to get through. He gets it in the neutral zone. And now he puts the forward pressure on. The Mid-Fairfield collects, and they get off the half wall with it. They're moving through the neutral zone. They get around one. They get around two. They slide it back across. And that one is just it is a puck movement. That's how you draw it up. That's what we've been preaching. You move the puck left to right. We got mesmerized by it, and they slid it back across to the guy in the primary scoring area, the one with the better scoring opportunity, who finds the back of the net. This one's 3-0 Mid-Fairfield, 3:25 left in the second period. This is a shift. We just need people to regroup, contain, as that was a shorthanded goal for Mid-Fairfield. Now this puck is played into the zone. Mid-Fairfield has two players on it behind the PHC net. If they play it, they have to find them high. It's up the wall. Roach gets it. He's trying to get through that speed, but again, kept in at the blue line by a very aggressive strategy here by Mid-Fairfield. Is their good save, sliding right to left, able to collect. Carr tries to play it up the wall, and that one gets out in the neutral zone where they'll regroup. But again, Mid-Fairfield just stays with the constant pressure. Their defensemen are not giving up an inch at the offensive blue line, and they're standing tall and big and trying to keep everything in and keeping sustained pressure. Roach will collect, trying to get off the half wall, but again, the Rangers just step down that wall, read it, and say, hey, I'm just going to take over and throw it back down in your end. It's played to Sauer. Sauer trying to get it, but again, another pinching defenseman from the point plays it forward. Now Roach collects. He's going to opt to chip it to Carr. Carr gets into the neutral zone, plays it back to Sauer. Sauer gets it in deep. Oh, it's kicked aside by a Ranger, and now it's going the other way as it gets through the skates of a defender. Good back check by Carr. Whitten collects. He's going to find some open ice. He's going to go, and now he's going to look to Ryan Bryant. Ryan Bryant staying on it. He mohawks. He gets back inside the dots. He plays it across to a Carr, unable to handle on the backhand. And the Rangers collect and bring it back down, and they jump off sides, luckily stopping that rush. 1:35 left in the second frame here. 3-0. Maxinuccio out to take this neutral zone draw. Ties up the center, and Bryant bumps and jumps and steps in, trying to win that puck, but the Rangers disciplined there and just collect and throw it back in. That one's thrown down from the wrong side of the red line, down into the corner for an icing. So this one will go 200 feet all the way back down the ice as the referee will take some leisurely strides back to his positioning on the blue line. And PHC will complete their change in this face-off beat to the left of Colton Williams. Maxinuccio has to back out of the circle to wait for his personnel to get there. He wins it to the corner. Maurer collects. He's going to opt to use the net. Gets a set up. Throws it off the wall. As we opt to go to the wall, a significant difference in the play between PHC and Mid-Fairfield is Mid-Fairfield's opting to get it off the wall as quickly as possible and play in the center of the ice and not ping-ponging pucks back and forth up the wall. Play it in, play it above, and that one bounces behind. Henry Vince collects on the wall. He chips it into the neutral zone. And that one, for the first time, has tried to be played back down the wall by the Rangers. And again, PHC able to collect it, not able to enter the zone with any speed. Mid Fairfield collects, and they step through. Fired in. Good save by Colton Williams. He fights that one off to keep it only 3-0. Looping through, drop pass to the point, played back to him. And Ryan Bryant reads it. He intercepts. He plays it forward. Quickly recovered by the blue sweaters, and they look to move it up the ice. Ryan Bryant, all-around strong shift here. Meets him at the blue line, keeps this puck active. Dannenhauer fires it in. Goaltender gloves it.
Let's go. Come on. Good shot, bro.
And we have a offensive zone face-off to the right, to the left of the blue goaltender. 6 seconds on the clock. Trying to overload the front of the net here, as coaches are right. Sauer come right to the net with this one, or Spittle, I should say, not Sauer. Plays it in his feet. No one coming off the sideboards. That one's collected. One tick. Horn blows. So a few goals in the second period. This one's 3-0 after 2. Stay with us, and we'll be back for a third frame. All right, we're back for the third and final frame with the PHC 2015 team taking on the best in the country here at the Stanford Twin Rinks against Mid Fairfield 2015s. This game has been filled with some fast hockey. And to compete against the best and bring that high compete, you're going to have to play fast, play hungry. Puck is dropped, and we're back in. Puck is bouncing around in the neutral zone. It's played into the zone where Fazio collects and regroups for Winton. And that puck is played back up to where it came from. And now it comes back in. Spittle collects and dumps it down. And that'll be whistled dead for another icing. This one will come back up the ice to the left of Colton Williams. And to start the second period, we have Declan Spittle's line out. They're going to put it to the right of Declan Williams, or crossing names here. Colton Williams. Centering, we got Declan Spittle with Johnny G and Logan P on the wings. Mike Whitten and Josh Fazio on the back end here. Puck is dropped. It's one back to the point. Rangers collect to get their heads up. Move it down the wall where Fazio steps into the lane. Spittle's on it. And that puck is chipped behind. One with numbers. It's played up to Gerberbeck. Gerberbeck gets off the wall with it. Plays it forward. With good support by the blue jerseys. Spittle playing above it. Keeps it in momentarily. And then it's sticked in. Played back in the neutral zone. Dannenhauer collects. Plays it off the wall to himself. He's going to gain the zone. He's hauled down. There's a whistle, but it is for delayed offsides or automatic offsides. As we were not clear of the zone. This one will come back in the neutral zone for a reset. And now we have Max Roach out with Brady Carr, Lucas Sauer, Brock Dannenhauer, and Ethan Nunez. Roach enters and chips it forward. That one doesn't get into the lane. It's out to the set wall. It's played forward, and now the blue jerseys had numbers. They choose to reverse it back up to the point and play top down. It's played across, played in. Colton wants that one from 65 feet. He saw it the whole way. Drops in the butterfly, swallows it in the breadbasket. Roach will take the defensive zone face off to the right of Williams.
Got a battle.
Howard plays it up the wall. Carr collects. Plays it forward to Roach. But we're opting to play on that board. We've got to get it off the boards into the center to try to exit the zone. Lackadaisical on the net front clear, but Dannenhauer at home. He's going to skate. Gets it out of the zone. Played back across. Roach had to stop and collect, but he plays to Dannenhauer, who had speed. He enters the zone. He makes one move. He makes two moves. Onto his backhand. Flips it at the net. Goaltender there. Tracking the puck the whole way. Pushing with his glove, hand, leg. Left to right. Stays with it. Sees the backhand opportunity. Squeezes that one off. Holds on to it. And now we have an offensive zone draw to the right of the blue goaltender. Declan Spittle wins this one to Gerberbeck. Gerberbeck tries to put it to the point, but the blue sweaters jump in the lane. They bumped and jumped, and they got it. Clap bomb thrown. That one gets behind Williams, but outside of the net as he fought it off.
Good job.
Chipped in at the far blue line. And now PHC looking to put some forecheck pressure on. Trying to find that puck. It's collecting. They're coming up the far wall with it. Nunez trying to contain, keeps him in soft ice out down into the corner. Good job, good recovery. Now he plays it forward to Spittle. But we're opting to go up the wall with it, and again, it's thrown back down in behind us. Gerberbeck gets it, kicks it off the wall. But again, they're pinching defenders. Now Fazio collects following the play up. Plays it in the soft ice, but the blue sweaters are there to collect and regroup and play it back forward. Reverse down behind the net. Spittle plays it up front, off the wall. And here we go. So they exit the zone, as I've been saying. If we do not play ping pong on the wall and try to play up the center, we're off the wall a bit. You might have an easier exit. That opportunity was, but it was met at the offensive blue line and turned the other way. Good back pressure. Played in front, sticked away.
Wall, Roachy.
And there we go. Gerberbeck trying to play it back across the middle. But that one is picked off. Played, but Roach collects in the neutral zone. He finds a seam. He steps in. He fires high and wide. L-Dog into the far corner to keep. Dannenhauer collects the point. Throws it back in. Roach on the forecheck. That's played up the wall. Witten has it. He has time. He has time. He walks the blue line, throws it to the net. Bouncing around, finds the back of the net as there was players streaking across. Good things happen. Hey, kept at the point. Walked the blue line, throws it at the net with traffic in front, and it gets in. 11:05 left in the third period here, 3-1. PHC finds the back of the net for the first time in this game. Max Roach's line out now for the ensuing faceoff. Roach wins it to Sauer. Sauer turns. He's going to opt to go off the boards with it. Where it's collected and played back forward here. Roach with a good stick. He exits the zone with it. Trying to chip it wide, but met with a speedy, disciplined blue sweater. And that's played back in. Mauer's going to be in on the pressure. trying to contain. He's containing behind the net, throwing in front. Huge kick save by Colton Williams, who stayed home, kept eyes on the puck. Sauer gets it deep, plays it in behind the net. Carr's going to have to collect. He's up and go backhand where you got to get to the forehand. Dadenhauer is going to try to collect this one. He's taking a look. He's going to go near side, off the glass, softly. Play forward. Gerbervac collects it in the neutral zone coming off the bench. He plays it deep. Now he's looking to get a step. Played back up the boards. But first movement is off the boards to the center. Dadenhauer reads it this time. Gains the zone. He's cutting back. He's through one. He's through two. He's in the traffic. And it's played back out to Billy Maurer in the neutral zone. He's going to opt to hold on to it. Crosses to Gerbervac. Gerbervac looking. Plays it center seam to Spittle. Spittle steps into the zone. He gives it to L-Dog. L-Dog going to reverse it up to the point. Dadenhauer has it. He steps in. He fires to the net. Goaltender fights that one off. Bouncing around on the side of him. Now it's played up to the other point where Maurer's going to opt to play it back down in the corner. It comes back up the wall. Kept in again. Now it's shipped on the far side. Dadenhauer trying to step in on it. Caught in no man's land, and the Blue Sweaters come the other way. Good back pressure by Declan Spittle. Maurer able to grab it and contain. He plays it up. Out into the neutral zone. That one went out of play, but it's still in. Bounced back into play. Up, not for the whistle. But PHC gets a step here. The Blue Sledders able to recover, regroup, and play it back down in the PHC zone. Nunez comes away with it. He plays up the wall. Gets past Spittle, and it's fired back in on Williams. Sticks to the side.
Come on, Brock. Let's go. Come on, Brock.
That's played back across the goal mouth where Williams keeps it away from the scoring opportunity. It's played up the middle. Gerbervac collects. He fights through it. He gets out of the zone. He's trying to chip through. Can't get it through the legs of a streaking Ranger defenseman. Dadenhauer collects. He gets his eyes up. Flips it to Bryant. Bryant gets it out of the zone. Trying to play it through the center zone into a tape situation. Blue Sweaters coming the other way with it. Good back check. Pressure by Max Roach.
Hey, good shift. Good work. Keep going, Coleman.
Neutral zone face-off just outside the PHC zone because that one was whistled dead for an offsides. 7:51 left in this third and final frame. Roach takes a draw. Sauer jumps into the lane. Oh, it's not Sauer. It's Ryan Bryant. Ryan Bryant out on Max Roach's right. Fights through it. Loses an edge. It's played back up. Got to wear it. Got to wear it. Gets through. Oh. Gets through for an unmarked Blue Sweater in front who collects it and slides it through the 5-hole. That one gets in from the point to an unmarked man in front. Roach takes the neutral zone face-off. Bryant steps through. Carr collects, gets over the blue line. He steps in, he fires it. Blockered away by the Ranger goaltender. Carr in on the pressure. Roach looking to help and support. Carr's going to come away with it. Plays to the front. Roach collects, shoots, kick save. It's played up the sidewall. Carr plays it behind. Bryant in on the forecheck. Roach playing above it. Bryant wins that one. Coming around the net with it. Going to play up the wall. Carr's going to be there. That one gets out past Michael Winton at the point, and now Fazio is going to step to it. And that one's whistled day as there's a stride offsides. So that numbered opportunity is blown dead. We'll regroup. Face off outside of the PHC zone. 5:52, 4-1. Declan Spittle between L-Dog and Johnny G. Rangers collect this one, play it in. Fazio to Maurer. Maurer with it. Plays it up the far side. Johnny steps in across the blue line. He's looking. He loads. He fires it, but it's sticked away into the corner. Spittle there with the check. No one home in front. L-Dog gets there. Playing above it. He plays it back in. Now Gerbevec into the corner. Maurer pitching from the point. Puck bouncing around on the wall. Gets into the center of the ice. Spittle trying to win it. He keeps it deep. And now trying to put the pressure on. This one's played off the glass. It's out. And now it's a foot race to this puck. Josh Faggio turns on the Jets. Fights him off. One-hander. One-hander through the 5-hole as he fights off that back pressure. Fights off that back pressure. Puts it through the 5-hole for the 5th goal. It's quickly 5-1 here. 5:58 left in the third period. Then we'll go back to the big key being pushed through locker rooms is a little dose of positivity there. That one we like to have back. We're going to stay positive. We're going to keep fighting, try to get this one back here. As that's played forward, Nunez to collect. Plays it up the wall where it bounces off to a blue stick. Because again, they are playing aggressive from the points down. Steps through the neutrals or through the PSA. Plays it to the guy who was in the scoring area. He fired it high and wide. PHC engaged in a puck battle along the wall. Dannenhauer hungry for the puck. He gets it. He's going to find ice, and he says, I'm going to go. I'm going to do my best work. I'm going to go 200 feet. So he's past one. He's past two. Gets through the third one, and then he's met with a body at the blue line. Separates him from the puck, and they turn and go with it now. Sauer in on it. Nooner's back in the near corner to collect. That has enough legs. They blow it dead for an icing. We'll go 200 feet for an offensive zone draw to the right of the mid-Fairfield goaltender. 4:47 left in the third. We got Max Roach, Brady Carr, Lucas Sauer back together here. Carr coming off the half wall. You got Mike Winton and Josh Faggio at the point. Sauer net front. Roach wins it to Carr. Carr was knocked down. It's played point to point. Gets into the blue line or neutral zone. Collect, played forward. Sauer plays it forward. Now we're looking to forecheck. But it's collected and thrown, chipped back to the neutral zone. Winton in a foot race. Winton pulls a body down, gets away with one. Roach is going to collect. He's going to opt to skate this one out of the zone. Cross the red, cross the blue. Gets inside, rips one high and wide. Faggio will keep it the point. He's going to opt to skate it into the corner. He's going to ring it around, bounces in front. Carr with a backhander. Goaltender there for the rebound opportunity. Roach was looking for any third chance. Blue jerseys took a offense to that, and we're giving them a little shot after the play, saying, hey, stay away from the goaltender. We got a lot more action here today. We're just letting you know. Offensive zone to the right of mid-Fairfield goaltender. 4:01 left in this frame. Spittle takes that draw. It's played up to the point. Maurer doing his best to hold it in. But it's collected and played out the other way. Dannenhauer collects, chips back in the neutral zone. D to D. It's coming back across the center lane. Spittle trying to find that puck. He chips it ahead to Gerbevec all over it. But he skates into two blue defenders who collect and move it back the other way. Their heads up. They're looking. They slide it through. Rock steps. Gets enough on it to get that puck into the corner. Spittle's going to collect in the back check. And now they're going to call Billy. Oh, I thought they were getting Billy Maurer for a hook. They're going to go the other way for the retaliatory slash. as the blue sweater who was forechecking was hooked a little bit, took exception to it, and retaliated with a little slash. That's what the refs call. Oftentimes they do get the retaliatory extracurricular activity. So PHC will have a man-up opportunity. 3:13 left in this one. Face off now in the offensive zone. Spittle ties up the center. But this one's played up the boards. Raputniero comes off the half wall with it. Drops to the Spittle. Spittle fires it off a shin pad and it's into the neutral zone. Dannenhauer collects. Tries to play it forward, but it bounces back where Fazio has to come back and collect. Dannenhauer reads it. He steps. He gains the zone. He's in. He shoots. Puts it in the net. Actually,
Hey, let's go.
Designed like a shot. I think he found a streaking Max Roach on the back side of that, who chips it home. So good pressure, good response, good opportunity. They capitalize here to put the second one in the back of the net with 2:40 left in the game. Cuts the lead to 5-2. Back to 5-on-5 hockey as that was a power play opportunity again. We'll have to go to the score sheet, but that one looked like Dannenhauer to Roach. 0-0 to 15. It's played in the corner. We got three guys on it. A little deep. It comes up the wall. Fazio collects. Chips it past the first one, but the second one at the point is there to keep. But Fazio chips it in the neutral zone. A lot of stick waving. Force him outside. Backhanded across. Williams gets out to the top of that blue crease and says, hey, I'm not going to let this slide across. I'm going to collect it. I'm going to take the opportunity, slow it down, reset. Roach to take this defensive zone face off. Play to the man coming off the half wall. It's played into the corner. Get to the wall. Bouncing around a bit. PHC running around a bit. Roach all over it. He chips it forward. Gets out of the zone. Where's the winger forechecking? That's going to play too deep. Wrong side of the red line. Icing in this one come back down to the left of Colton Williams. 1:34 left on the clock. Spittle wins that. Dannenhauer collects, uses the net. Now he's going to look to find a seam. Chips it ahead to Gerbervec. Gerbervec takes a look and plays it deep. And now they're going to try to put some forward pressure on. Let's collect it. L-Dog fighting through it in the corner. Spittle there in support. Winton keeps the point, plays it back down to L-Dog. L-Dog's met with a body. And now it's going to come the other way. They're going to have to come up in center seam with it. The turn. Dannenhauer doing his best to back check. Good stick. Collects. Chips it forward. Use the net. Use the net. So Gerbervec on the near wall. It's coming back to him. You got it. Chip forward. It's on the boards. Use the net. Declan Spittle opts to use the net. He's going to go up the far boards to L-Dog. L-Dog trying to collect. Gets over his stick. Again, kept in by the blue sweaters. But they opt to go back in the neutral zone and regroup. Trying to find a seam. Trying to hit it with speed. They hit the guy at the blue line. Step in. Colton Williams comes out and meets that one with his blocker. It's played back. That one changes directions on the way in on him. With 7 seconds left in this one, they find Twine with 6 time to make this one 6-2 was that one ended back up in the top of the primary scoring area. That's where 85% of goals in all hockey is scored. That was textbook. Puck movement to the guy left all alone, and he had him dead to rights with that shot. 7 seconds is played in. 2, 1. Final horn sounds the first one. The morning cap goes to the blue sweater. 6-2. Hard fought, fast paced battle. We'll be back in the 2 o'clock hour for the second one of the day. Thank you for joining us.